daily. I'm the statewide coordinator for the Ujima People's Progress Party, attempting to be the first black community-led independent political party in the state of Maryland ever. We think it's significant, obviously, because it's never been done before. We need 10,000 signatures to do that from registered voters. And if you're registered, we ask you to support us by signing the petition over there. The other thing that we think is significant is that it's being led by African workers. And that's significant because we have a misleadership class in the black community. We've seen them all before. They get elected every 4 years and they talk to each other and they talk about all their problems, but they never talk about our problems. So if you have this misleadership class that does not look out for African workers, poor people, and other struggling people in this state, and we have to have a response to that. We wanted to create a mass political party that will be able to organize people and build political power on the ground to be able to contend with the bull stuff that you get every 4 years, every 2 years from these liars that call themselves politicians. People say things, we were really keen to this question because there's a discussion about unemployment and jobs and things of that nature. And so you hear numbers about the unemployment rate, that's a problem, but they don't dig into the numbers that are important to African people. That when they talk about unemployment rate, they don't tell you that there's an 18% unemployment rate for our complete community. That's different from the 11% or 10% they talk about for everybody. Almost double. There's a 27% unemployment rate for people between the age of 16 to 25 if you're African, whether you're male or female. There's a 40% non-employed number that they don't talk about. Because the unemployment rate only represents the number of people who went down to the office to try to get a damn job. Not the other percentage of people say, damn that, I'm not worried about it no more. They don't talk about that. But what they also don't want to talk about, you don't have political leadership that tells you this, that it's possible in this country to have employment for everyone in this country. It's possible to have employment for everyone in this country. Now, I went to the same schools that a lot of you went to, and there was a time that it was possible. Because under slavery, there was a 100% employment opportunity, wasn't it? Don't get it wrong, because it was desired for the system to have everyone who was an African working. So it's possible in the system today to have everyone working if they wanted to. It's not a coincidence, and I haven't heard anybody say it yet. The reason why there's unemployment in this country, the reason why there's unemployment and poverty in the African community is that we live in a capitalist society. We live in an imperialist society, built off stealing the resources and the life of other people so that some people in this country can live fat. You know, you talk about the salaries and everything of Shadow and the BGE president. Millions of dollars per year. Millions of dollars per year. And they're still asking for increases every year. Right? They ask for that. But do they talk about a living wage for you as a human being? They'll tell you, oh yeah, go get a minimum wage job. Get a minimum wage job. You know what a minimum wage is? If I could pay you less, I would. But they made a law that said I will have to pay you this, just enough. Just enough so you can pay all your bills to BGE, to all these giants and Safeways who sell you indecent food, pay your blood-sucking landlord or your bank note, and then you gotta come back and have your little $40 bus pass to go to work. That's what the minimum wage is. You need a living wage in this city. You need a living wage in this state. But you don't have nobody talking about that. They talk about golden parachutes and all that. You gotta understand what is capable if you're organized. I think the last thing that's important that we want to say is that a struggle for power is a struggle to make change. You can't separate the two. Some people talk about change, but if you want to make change and you don't want to put people in power, then you're not talking about making change. You're talking about hocus pocus. You're talking about sideshows and don't watch the man behind the curtain, right? If you want to have change in this society, the people will have to be in motion and the people will have to struggle for power. Uhuru.